What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 11 of our Pokemon Emerald Seaglass walkthrough. We finished off the last episode collecting some of the ash for the glass creator, and here we're just showing you what kind of rewards you can get. You can get a couple flutes or some chairs and desks for your hideout that you can decorate, but not all that interesting of rewards, to be honest. In the previous video, we also took on the Windstrait Family Challenge, where we battled all 4 of the Windstrait family members in a row, which was quite a bit of fun and not too tough. And finally, in the last episode, we also came across Team Magma in Mount Chimney. They were blocking one of the paths. So in today's episode, we're going to continue on and hopefully reach the next town and see if we can come across Team Magma and see what they're up to. They can't be up to any good. And what do you know it, we just found a sign saying that Fallarbor Town is right ahead. There are a couple trainers that we just took on and some berries for us to pick up. But we've made it. We've finally reached the next town. We can explore what all there is to do here. And hopefully there's something interesting and exciting. I've got a feeling that we're gonna bump into Team Magma really soon. So we're gonna start things off here at the Pokemart. We're gonna chat to everyone inside and see if they're selling anything interesting or different compared to some of the other Pokemarts. It seems like each one has like 1 or 2 different items that they sell. This woman has also offered to teach one of our Pokemon Metronome, which is like a complete random attack. It just goes and chooses any of the attacks at random. So it can be quite a fun attack to teach one of your Pokemon if you're a gambling person. It is a high risk attack, but you can get a high reward. So we're going to stock up on some super repels. Normally we could only get repels, so I'm happy that we have upgraded to super repels now. But let's carry on and see what else there is in Fallarbor Town. We're going to first go to the Pokemon Center and heal up our team and also chat to everyone around here. And someone is using the PC. Her name is Lynette. So we chatted to her and she said we must come and try and find her at her house along Route 114. And she shot off, so we'll keep that in mind when we continue on. But our team is now healed up, and I see there's like a well here. So I thought we could use this wishing well, but it doesn't seem like we can. We're going to have to go back to that other city in order to use our wishing stones. Here it seems like we have also just stumbled upon a battle tent. So it looks like there's some kind of battle tournament that goes on here. I think we might check it out. I'm not sure what all the rules are and what's all involved, but it could be a fun little side quest to take on. And here it's got all the trainers, the rules and everything. But let's first explore the rest of the town before we get too caught up. There are some berries here, and we have just bumped into Professor Elm, which is quite a surprise. So if we can show him 50 Pokemon that we have caught, he'll give us a reward, and luckily we've caught 57 at the moment. So he gives us a special Pichu, and I believe this Pichu might help us in order to encounter the legendary Pokemon Celebi later on. So you might want to make sure that you receive this Pichu. But let's continue on exploring. I think we've looked in all those houses already. And here, just out of town, we have reached the Fossil Maniac's house. And it looks like he's dug a hole right through the back of his house. And one of his siblings, looks like his little sister, has given us the TM dig. So that's pretty useful. We go through the little tunnel and find the Fossil Maniac there. We have a chat with him, but there's nothing all that exciting. We leave and there's a trainer or 2 hanging out near the end of town. We can battle a few of these trainers. This trainer just gave us TM05, which is raw, And there's a lot of water around here, so you might want to try your hand at fishing. We can't surf yet, but I bet there are some secret items around here. We'll definitely come back and surf and explore once we are able to use surf. And there are some fishermen here along the bridge, so if you want to practice some battles and train up some of your Pokemon, you can take on all of these trainers and get some experience. We have crossed the bridge now into Route 114, and there is a house here, so I wonder if this is the house of Lynette, the woman that we found in the Pokemon Center. We'll have to try and figure our way how to reach that house. We've got to go around these rocks, and there are a few trainers down here to battle and a couple berries to pick up. But yes, we enter the house and it is Lynette. She is here. She is quite happy that we found her, and she rewards us with a Lotad doll. And we also pick up a linking cord, which I think is an item used to evolve certain Pokemon. So you definitely want to pick that up. But that's all there is in Lynette's house, it seems. We're going to continue exploring and battling trainers along the way. I think if we continue on this way, we find an entrance to a cave. So we're going to just quickly pick up some of the items hidden here. There is a Carbos hiding in that rock. We use Rock Smash to go up and see if there's any items up here. And we find a protein. So we've got a Carbos and a protein now. And we've picked up another wishing star, which is perfect. Because I think if we go through this cave, if I'm not mistaken, we'll come out near that town with the wishing well. So we might be able to give our luck a go again. But let's continue going up the mountain now and battling through the trainers. We'll see where this leads. Hopefully it does lead to an entrance of a cave. You can use Rock Smash here. And there's a couple little holes in the mountain. I think you can make a little hideout in them, if I'm not mistaken. But yes, here we've just reached Meteor Falls. So let's explore and see what's all in here. We've picked up another wishing star, so 2 more wishing stars. And it seems we've stumbled upon Team Magma's hideout. There's a whole bunch of magma grunts here. So let's see what they're up to. And before they stop us, Team Aqua just rushes in too. So it looks like they're having a bit of an argument there. Team Magma runs off and Team Aqua has a word with us. And Archie seems to be one of the leaders of Team Aqua. And they also rush off. So that was strange. We didn't actually battle any of them. But there's a scientist down here. He's a professor. And I think he's also a bit shook up from seeing Team Magma and Team Aqua. We're going to continue on. We've picked up a moonstone, which is quite unique. And we're going to make our way down and see if there's anyone else that we need to battle. Just looking at our Dex nav, you can find some awesome Pokemon in here. So you might want to spend some time and try catch a few. But we come out the other end, and I think we are coming out near the place where that wishing well was, that town with the wishing well was. There is a little beach here with a few trainers. It looks like there's a Team Aqua Grunt there as well. Let's have a chat and see who wants to battle and who doesn't. The Team Aqua Grunt seems to not want to battle, but they have an egg for us. So if you've got space in your party, you can pick up the egg from her. Currently we don't have space for the egg, but maybe we'll come and pick it up a bit later. I've got no idea what Pokemon it is. But we've also picked up a Great Ball here. There are a few berries to pick up and another item, and then there's a ledge. So just be careful with this ledge. If you jump over the second ledge, you can't really make your way back. You're going to have to go all the way around again. You might not want to proceed, but I want to, because I think just over the ledge is Fallarbor Town, where that wishing well was. So I want to go test out that wishing well again and see if we can pick up another cool Pokemon or 2. I think we've got a couple of those wishing stars already, probably like 8. But let's go to the well and try our luck. We're going to throw one of our wishing stones in there. And let's see what Pokemon appears. Okay, we got it in Houndour, which is the fire and dark type Pokemon. I do love Houndour, so that was a lucky pick. But I think we'll come back at a later stage. Now, we're going to make our way all the way back to Slowpoke. I did just cut the video there, otherwise we would just waste too much time traveling all the way back. But you guys can check the map. We're going all the way back to Slowpoke. And here's that desert where we couldn't proceed. We're going to go back to Route 112. And here where Team Magma was blocking us on Mount Chimney, the Team Magma members have left, so we can actually go up in the cable cart now. But before we go ahead and find Team Magma, we're going to evolve our Slowpoke into Slowking. We just used the King's Rock item on Slowpoke, and Slowking looks absolutely insane. It also wants to learn the move Power Gem. I think it's time we give our team a little bit of a boost, especially if Team Magma is coming up. So we're just getting our Pokemon in order. We're going to end things off here. Thanks for watching.